It's the hip-hop gamer show. What it is, hip-hop gamer show.
Nah, I think it's a dope idea, and we thought about that. But then I was like, you know, you might be in some places where, like, you know, if you on the back of the bus or something, and dudes is like, you playing, you know what I'm saying? We just was bugging off of the motion of it. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something though. That right there is a conversation starter. If like this, when I come through with the Hot 97 GameStop belt, people be like, yo, who is that? If they don't already know who I am, people just want to know you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a conversation starter. So if you sit on a train and you're like this, like, damn, man, people be like, yo, what the hell you doing? Like, what is that? And then, or you could be like, let's say, put like this. This is how you sell the game right here, right? Say you got this fine shorty, son, and yo, let's say you sit like you could tell she got a fatty just from sitting down. Like, you know what I'm saying? That you know her and she look good, it's poking out at the side. He's like, yo, all right, let me just do this real quick. You know what I'm saying? But like that, and then like she may look at you like, yo, what is, like, and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, miss, I'm just playing the video game. Like, you ever play CeeLo? So like, oh, word, yeah, I see them. Oh, yeah, this is the game, you should check it out, this and that. Next thing you know, you got a number, playing the game together, having fun together, you know, all the other stuff. Anything that you do from a business standpoint, everything is the law of attraction. And I think that your game has, like, the peak of what that could be just from a gameplay element that will make people pay attention. That's just my thought from a business standpoint, and I believe in you, and I already played the game, and I love the angles. I love how you guys did it, so well thought out. I'm just ready to play it. I'm ready to get it, like, you know what I'm saying? So one thing that I'm very interested in that you said was that you look at your games like how you look at artists in the industry. Break that down for the fans.
All right, so basically, I mean, I've had some exposure to the music industry. You know, I have some relatives that produce and stuff like that, and you know, so I've been close to the music industry for the past few years, and so I'm doing a hip hop gaming company, right? So I'm looking at everything in terms of like artists. So this first game is a CeeLo game. It's a street game. It's hood. So I kind of look at this like my underground hip hop artists. You know what I mean? That's gonna capture certain exactly. Like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So you know, but we do have games that will be you know, on a scale that is for everybody. You know what I mean? So we have games that I you know, I compare to like having a Drake album release, or you know what I mean, or you know, any major artist. But at the end of the day, this first one is more or less like my underground artist. We filling the waters, see what's what. But yeah, every game I kind of look at like an artist, you know what I mean? So I look at it at the potential from that standpoint. Like, does this artist have crossover potential? Like, is you know, yeah.
It's like your game company has the mentality of a label with
exactly.
products that you have.
Exactly.
I quit. Like, ain't nothing else to talk about after that, man. Like, that's new business.
Yeah.
It makes me think, my man, it makes me think of how Jay-Z did the New Rules campaign with Samsung, how he already had 1 million sold on his album before it even came out because of partnership deals. Like you're doing new things business-wise in the biggest industry. Like, game industry, like, already eclipsed music, eclipsed film, and eclipsed both of them combined. Like, that's scary. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I got a major question to ask you. What was the game that got you into gaming? Like what was that game that you said, you know, I'm gonna be a gamer for life after playing this shit? Like, what was that game that brought you in to the world of what real gamers do, son? Real talk.
I guess I'm about to tell on my age right now. And this is not even no like yo, double dribble, man. It's crazy. Double dribble.
Yo,
and Contra. I'm not double dribble and Contra, like those. Yeah, those games. I would be on the arcade joint. Like, my moms would be pulling me off the thing, like, yo, we gotta go, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't leave yet.
Yeah,
you understand where
exactly.
I'm at. Like,
so
I got this at home. Like,
yeah.
Yo, oh my God,
yeah.
man. So now those are major respectable games. I actually have those games at my crib. I got over 20,000 games. You don't believe me? See me. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Now the thing is, one of the main questions I want to ask you is, because of your musical background, how will music play a part, you know, in your games and in your overall business with Arcade Boulevard? Because I get that question all the time. I get hit up all the time, especially now that I'm partnered with Hot. Yo, like people like, yo, listen to this, listen to this. I understand what Peter Rosenberg and every A&R in life goes through. Like, I understand you just can't get to everything. It's just so much. But because we have a gaming platform, music has more power in the field of interactivity. Right. You see what I'm saying? So what would your model be like in terms of getting music in your games or doing music business through your game company? Walk us through that. Have you even thought that far?
I've definitely thought that far. Like, it's,
I'm talking about, let's get it.
To me, because again, it's hip hop, right? So to me, it's equally important. You know what I mean? So all our background music will be like hip hop beats type of thing. You know what I mean? For FFS 15, we actually did a soundtrack. So, you know, / mixtape, whatever you want to call it. Yo, so, you know,
serious?
Dead serious.
Okay. Look. So I was watching Backstage yesterday. I think I was watching Backstage yesterday, right? So, you know, Jay-Z and DMX, they had their parts, and DMX was playing CeeLo, Jay-Z was playing CeeLo, and all this other shit, right? Now, when it comes to this particular game and everything, and the soundtrack and stuff like that, you got tons of music on Dat Piff and all this other stuff. Have you thought about reaching out to the owners of Dat Piff and actually having Dat Piff be a partner with Arcade Boulevard, and every game that comes out of Arcade Boulevard can have some like a rotation of music that goes live on Dat Piff? So instead of you, I mean, you know, you get your originals and certain things that you want to do personally, but you will have a bucket of consistent music from underground to commercial, because any artist is on Dat Piff, you know what I'm saying, in permanent rotation from a partnership deal. Is that something that's realistic that you would like consider? Because I think that right there, I mean, never been done.
I mean, I'm considering it now. That's a great idea. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you know, if Dat Piff is open to something like that, like, my whole thing is, man, we coming in the door, we a new company. I want to build relationships with, you know, people that are willing to build relationships. Dat Piff is established. You know what I mean? Everybody goes on Dat Piff in the hip hop community to check for music. So I mean, that would be major for us, and that would actually be a great idea, because like I said, every game we come out with, music is gonna be a major aspect of it. You know what I mean? I don't know if we're gonna do a soundtrack for every single game, but within the game there's gonna be hip hop music. Like, so either way, music plays a major role, because that's the whole thing originated from music. Like, this whole idea was like, without the hip hop, we're just another gaming company. You know what I'm saying? Without the hip hop aspect. So the hip hop aspect is totally intertwined into everything we doing. So that, to me, that would be great. You know what I mean?
Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, something that I would love to see, and also something I would love to know. Chris Rock, love Chris Rock. I saw his movies top 5. I need to know what your top 5 is.
Oh man, top 5. Right now. Like, this is
the question that kills everyone. That's
wow.
You know, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen before he answer it. He gonna give his top 5, and I'm gonna say something, and he gonna be like, "Oh no, I gotta put him in there."
Yeah, my top 5, and I'm glad, you know, you helped me.
You gotta hold the belt when you do the top 5, because you know you got Biggie and Pac right here. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta hold the belt when you do the top 5. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hold the belt when you do the top 5.
All right, cool. Let's see now. This is no particular order, because I can't put it in order, but I gotta go with the 2 dudes that's on the belt. You know what I mean? They on them. That's 2. Nas is definitely in my top 5.
All right.
Whew.
Deep breath comes.
Yeah. Like, cause you can't take this lightly, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is.
I understand. I deal with this all the time.
Yo, I gotta go KRS-One. I spent a lot of time in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I'm an older dude.
So the teacher, son. The teacher.
That's 4, right?
Yeah. Got 1 more, son.
Damn.
Yo.
Number 5. Drum roll, please. Nah, this is crazy. This is tough, man. I mean, yo, man, I don't even know, man. That's tough. You gotta go. You gotta put Jay in there. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. You have to.
Now, here's the part that I like. Now, he just said all of those rappers incredible, but he left out Big Pun. He left out Eminem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Left out Big Daddy Kane. He left out Rakim. How can you do? Yeah. So you can never win. Yeah, you can never win. So my thing is, the reason why I brought that question up is because, you know, as a journalist, I do my best to be the best that I could be, which hopefully results to me being the best at, you know, what game journalism is, and just building with people during interviews and just having conversations. The reason why I did that is because I would love to see Arcade Boulevard be able to try to make a game designed around your top 5. I think it's a never-ending conversation.
Right.
Period. Everybody always get asked about it. No, it's never-ending conversation. And I feel if a game was somehow developed and designed where it's fun to play, fun to think about, or whatever, but it deals with your top 5, that right there will revolutionize gaming and hip-hop, but it will also revolutionize the culture of what gaming is and the culture of what hip-hop is, because everybody that's anyone around this whole world knows hip-hop, and everybody that's anyone in this whole world knows games and plays games or whatever. And if you bring that topic to life in an interactive manner, you will change the world of what we love culture-wise. That's why I brought that up. What you think about that?
Nah, I think you're right on the money with that. I definitely do. You know, there's issues with likeness, people's, you know, likeness and all of that. But I mean, I would love to work with any of those guys. You know what I mean? That would be an honor, because like I said, you know, coming up, you know, at some point, you know, I tried to rap for a little while. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I looked at those guys as like role models at some point. So I mean, to work with those guys in any way, shape, or form, that would be an honor. So yeah, that would be great.
All right, cool. So look, we're gonna wrap it up. This has been an incredible interview. Yo, Dustin, God bless you, man. I appreciate you being on here, man. Any shout outs you want to make before we wrap it up?
I just want to give a shout out to the whole Arcade Boulevard team, Solange Lipa, Alexandra Bromson, Adam Bailey, damn, I don't want to forget nobody, Derek Fergus. I mean, if you part of the squad, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, the whole squad, man, like, I appreciate it, and make sure y'all download this game when it comes out, man.
Alright, yo, when you're hot 9-7 every day, that's my word. GameStop.com, your boy Hip Hop Gamer, the one and only. I'm the best, man. This is what I do, alright? One love, God bless, stay humble, and stay productive, man. Arcade Boulevard for life.
Yeah.
We here. Peace.